Okay, there we go. I totally forgot that I unplugged my mic. I usually unplug my mic whenever I'm not streaming, and I totally forgot to plug it back in. So, but yeah, we are back doing a little impromptu stream because I just realized that I had enough time to do one. So I'm just like, you know what? Why not? And yeah, let's get some tunes playing real quick. Yeah, this one. You can't go wrong with the fishing playlist. Honestly, I can't think of a better playlist on YouTube. Yo, how's it going, Arch Warlock? Oops, I need to change the now playing. You're doing... Oops. There we go. Blokees Transformers. So yeah, for last Friday, Walmart was doing a Black Friday deal, and they were, the deal was that 5 Blokees figures, or 5 Blokees model kits, were $5 a piece. So, you know, I had to go and get a whole set for myself, and then I also bought a second set to give away to donations because I just thought, you know what, at that price, might as well get some kids, some rando kids, some Blokees, and hook them into the time-consuming world of model kits. So yeah, tried killing the dragon with the mace and failed miserably. That sounds super tough. One day I'll get to the Minecraft update where maces come into play. I still have yet to even try out a trial chamber. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, these are the model kits. We've got 2007 Optimus Prime, 2007 Megatron, and then we've got Rise of the Beast Mirage, Rise of the Beast Optimus Primal in robot form. I wish they sold monkey form because I would have bought that over robot form. And then we've got Rise of the Beast Scourge. So yeah, I think we'll try Mirage first, just because he's the most basic one. Let me get... There we go. I've got Mirage's parts. And honestly, the kits were a lot more simple than I was expecting. So honestly, we might get through these kits pretty fast. So, but I do have some Gundams that we can build if we get through these pretty fast. So, yeah. I do like the stands here. The little base plates. Might be a little cheap because it's just stickers, but I actually like this a lot better than what they did with the newer Blokees. Oh, I totally forgot that these Blokees that we're building, these are some of the first that the company made. So the very first Blokees model kit is Optimus Prime, then number 2 was Megatron, and then all of these. Starting with Transformers 1, they started to make the Blokees look way more like they came off the screen, while as you can see with the proportions on these model kits, they looked a little bit smushed, I guess. They look stylized. They don't look 100% like they jumped off the screen, unlike the Blokees Soundwave, which looks 1-to-1 proportionally with the artwork. Yo, how's it going, Razor Sketch? What's up? At least someone's on YouTube. I thought I was just chatting alone. Oh yeah, that's right. I still need to redesign, speaking of chat, I still need to redesign, or rather, I need to get Commission Geo to redesign the frame and the chat log so I can fit both YouTube and Twitch chat, so I don't violate Twitch terms of service, which again, it's against Twitch terms of service to combine chats if you're doing multi-streaming, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But yeah. So again, no chat on screen. And not for a little bit. But yeah. Back to the model kits. These model kits are very simple. And so, yeah. I'll have a Gundam, or maybe we can do the Voltus 5 mini plot kit. Which would take a little bit. That's probably... If we were to do that, it would probably take up most of the time. Yeah, I think that's fine. Which is ridiculous, given that the plugins actually show the icon of the platform the chatter is on. Exactly! When you have the chat here with Restream, it'll show like either a Twitch icon or a YouTube icon, depending on which section the chatter is in. Had a kind of productive day, did a gaming stream earlier today, took a nap, went to a chiropractor, ate some ramen, and now I'm doodling. Nice! That sounds like a lot of fun. I didn't do much today. All I did was slept in, and then I watched Wicked 2. Because you know I had to. I think I recently saw Rin Primrose, where she had 2 chats and it was kind of hard to fit. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know how I would do 2 chats. I think the way I would do it is just like a chat box that's just big enough to put like 4 lines of chat, and then do another one that just is like 4 lines of chat worth. So it's just like you can only see like 1 or 2, maybe 1 or 2.5 messages from each chat, but they're just so squished and packed on top of each other. And maybe they would be like really wide so you can fit an entire sentence or like an entire chat in like 1 line. But it would just be like along the bottom here, along the bottom of the screen. But yeah, the Twitch TOS, I'm not even sure when they had the TOS. If they've always had the TOS, then thank God I have not been banned from Twitch yet. Thank God. It's a good thing I'm not big enough of a YouTuber or streamer or whatever to get that ban hammer. Hey, let me... There we go. I can better see. And I don't know why, but the face tracking still makes me makes my eyebrows look super surprised all the time. And I have no idea how to change that. I have to like physically like furrow my brows in order to look kind of normal. I don't even think my eyebrows are super high IRL. Very weird. Just starting with the bot building? Yeah, just starting with our first model kit, Mirage here. I think I can easily just do this by memory, though. Not by memory, just by... I can very easily, like, go through this. But yeah, I saw Wicked 2 today, and I was like, you know what? I was concerned that this movie was not going to stick the landing because, infamously, the second half of Wicked the Play is not as good as the first half. But you know what? They did it. I thought the movie was pretty good. And what's funny is that everybody memes of Fiyero asking Elphaba, is it green? And what's funny is that in this movie, he finally gets to know the answer of whether it is green or not. But what is it, you ask? Well, you can assume. You can assume. They finally get rest for the wicked. Oh my gosh, the line that happens right before Fiyero figures out if it's green or not is like, I'm just like, oh my god. I was sitting right in front of a bunch of fangirls and they were hooting and hollering during the build-up to that scene. I've been watching Frankenstein on repeat all this week. Oh man, I've been hearing Frankenstein is really good, but I want to watch it in theaters. Screw it, I'm just gonna use the thing. I can't remember how to put it together. Yeah, I want to watch Frankenstein in theaters, but given how long it takes for Netflix to get movies in theaters, like, with whatchamacallit, K-pop Demon Hunters, like, I think it took like 2 months to get in theaters, so I want to hold off until I can see that in theaters, so I probably won't be able to watch it for like a couple months. But the thing that sucks is that, apparently there were a couple theaters that I could have gone to watch it. I just didn't have the time to. Because I think a movie theater like 45 minutes away from me was showing it in theaters. And I'm just like, man, that's a long way to go out to watch a movie, and also I'm working that day, so... Sucks to suck. But I'll eventually watch it. Guillermo del Toro is a frickin' amazing movie person, director, creator. I love all of his projects. I say as I've only watched Pacific Rim, Shape of Water, the 2 Hellboy movies, seen like little bits of Pan's Labyrinth. I need to watch, what was that one? No wait, he also worked on, I don't think he was credited in this, but he worked on a horror movie. I forget what it was called, but it's a horror movie where the monster is like a deer, but its antlers are like arms, like human arms, and it has like a human torso as like part of its face. And the movie follows a bunch of hikers going into like the Swedish or some East European mountains and stuff like that. What was that movie called? The Ritual! That's what it was called. I love that movie. The Ritual was really good. Oh, he did a Blade too. That's true. All Blokees use a similar base skeleton, right? Yeah, so all the Blokees they mainly use this Lego minifigure block chest, and then also this like T-bar waist section. Oh, let's actually pull the pull tab out of the thing because this lights up. I have no idea how to make it light up though. Just shake it or something? Tilt? There's no button on here, so I don't know how to make it turn on. But yeah, all Blokees are based off of... Oh, okay. How do I turn it off? How do I... Is it magnets? How do I turn this thing off? Oh, I don't want to waste the battery. Okay, I guess we'll just build the head first. So we can actually see the light effect before it disappears. That's the one thing. This sound wave also has the same sort of thing where it has a screw here for like a light up effect, but I have no idea. I've never been able to turn this thing on. I hear you have to like shake it or like tilt it or something, but I don't know. I think it's cool that every single Blokees model kit has a light brick in it. I just wish that there was an actual physical switch to turn it. Oh. I tapped it. I don't know how to turn... That's the one thing I don't like about the Blokees model kits. I do not like the lighting kit in it. It's a neat feature, but I don't think all of these guys have to have lights in it. How do I... Oh yeah, it goes like... There we go. And then take this. There we go. Oh man, that's cool looking. Got the forehead gem. Wait, actually, does this also... Is this the same size? Yes, these are the same size. Ooh. Finally, sound... Oh. There we go. Oh, Soundwave. I can finally see the yellow in his eyes. That's so cool. Actually, because of the light piece has like this little light pipe that's like a sphere. Put it on Soundwave. It kind of looks like Soundwave has like a mono eye sort of effect. Oh. Come on, focus. I know this is blasphemous to say, but if this technology was put into Gundam model kits, that'd be kind of cool. There, we'll give Soundwave back his head. There we go. Mirage has got his stuff. I didn't know he, Guillermo del Toro worked on The Ritual, or at least collabed on it. Yeah, so, I read a bunch of articles that said Guillermo del Toro was the monster designer for The Ritual, but I don't think you see his name in the credits. At least I don't remember him being there. He did Crimson Peak, that's right. Crimson Peak was the movie he did after Shape of Water. I still need to watch that movie. I heard it's not his best, but I still want to go and see that. Oh wait, these... That's right. Even though the Blokees have these like little nubbin arms, the Blokees actual like arm piece like slots in, and then you get like the extended shoulders. Very strange how they're insistent on using the minifigure looking body, the Playmobil looking thing, and just slots in. Pretty neat. Oh wait, we need to put this clear piece in. If it will let me. Is it gonna go in? Oh geez. I think I need to put different piece. That don't seem to go in here. There we go. Then we put this, sandwich it with... oh wait, we need to put these pieces together. And they didn't even put info about it in the manual? Yeah, so in the manual, they don't even tell you how to turn on or off the light kit. But they do have a separate piece of paper that they tell you how to turn on and off the light kit. If I can find it. Oh, wait. No, I can't find the tiny piece of paper. I have no idea how to turn on the thing. But yeah, it comes with like a tiny piece of paper and it says it's either like tilt or something. I think for Soundwave, it specifically was a tilt sensor, but clearly it's not working. Here we go. Let's put piece on the back. Yeah, I don't know. I just put the piece on the back. I think this one is also a tilt sensor, which is kind of annoying. I really wish, and especially because the bottom, like, it has this little screw here. Like, they could very easily just put like a button right here and just turn it on and off. It's not like the switch is hidden away with like two pieces that you have to pry open. It's like, it's just the waist joint and you can very easily find the screw here. So I don't know why they can't just, or why can't they just do it like a magnet system? Because I know a lot of third-party Transformers, they do, they have like a little magnet that you tap onto the body and then it activates the lights. I don't know enough about magnets to know how that works, but that's pretty cool. And I wish, I wish Blokees would do that. All right, and let's see. There's that. There's something, like a little spot right here. And I feel like there should be something that goes in there. I don't know. Okay, we need to finish up the rest of the body. Gotta put the wheels on the back. And then these little titty pieces. And then I don't know what part of the car this is. The fender. I don't know anything about car anatomy. There we go. And now we can see the completed, like, abdomen and chest with the lights. I wish the autofocus would actually focus. Crimson Peak and Frankenstein is good gothic romance horror double feature. Nice, nice. Give it a few years, P. Bandai starts getting their hands on it. Maybe, maybe. Hopefully. Alright, so I've got the arm. Let's see, we've got the swappable hands. Now to build the leg. Oh man, I also just remembered there was another thing that I've done recently that's pretty cool to share. In San Francisco, there is a museum of anime that's happening right now. It's at the D. Young Museum in San Francisco in Golden Gate Park. And it is an exhibition where they have manga panels and stuff on the walls, and it talks about different artists, like Oda, who is the artist for One Piece. There was also Rumiko Takahashi, who is the artist for Mao and Rine and Ranma Half and Inuyasha. Let's see, who else? Who else's work was there? There was the mangaka for Osamatsu-san. His work was on there. And then they also had the work for... it's the one manga that's like... what is the manga called? I think it's like My Two... Or I Have Two Dads, or something like that. And that was pretty cool to see. Oh yeah, actually, I think I've got a little flyer from it. There we go. The Art of Manga. Yeah, it's a limited time event, so it's only gonna be here for like another couple months. And let's see. Manga, Japanese comics, and graphic novels have become a global phenomenon. Featuring rarely presented original drawings by major artists, this exhibition showcases the world of manga from the 1970s to today. This exhibition explores manga as a powerful medium for visual storytelling, highlighting themes across genres from friendship to sexuality to the human condition. Looking closely at each artist's narrative, words, and creative process, the exhibition also spotlights manga's cultural impact today and possibilities for the future. And yeah, they also have this one big section where they show how they make manga volumes, like the actual books, and it's a big like one piece thing. Like the entire wall has manga panels or like manga volume pages like plaster onto the walls. So if you have the time, you can just read the entire wall of the exhibit and read several chapters of One Piece. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Lavender's so cute. That is a very cute color. Very cute. I do agree. Oh. Okay, I just snapped it in and it moved. So it must be like a shake feature to turn this thing on. I don't know why he's got like this one like finger. It's like so close to being like a flip off finger. Oh, I wish Soundwave had the same type of joints so that I can swap hands, because the way newer Blokees work is that the socket is in the wrist and the ball is connected to the hand. While as for old Blokees, the ball is in the wrist and the socket is in the hand. So it's like I can combine these two together to form some sort of hand thing. Or I can combine them together so they're I guess not holding hands, but literally combined. But yeah, I wish they were all consistent so I can use this pressy finger so Soundwave can press his little button on his chest to open up his little thing. He can show his titties. I mean, Lavender Abyss. I don't know who... I think you're mixing up people. I'm not Lavender Abyss. But what are you talking about? We're different beings entirely. I let her use my Fortnite account, but that's about it. That's about it. There we go. Oh wait, I need to build the gun. The epic... Totally not copying Bumblebee's arm thing. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm putting in the right one. There we go. And now we can take off... Oh geez. It is very hard to get a grip on this to remove... There we go. There you go. Now he's literally just... He's kind of got Bumblebee's same silhouette a little bit. Alright, let's get the arm back on. Okay, now let's get the other. Now I can recall, now that I've built it on one side, I can do the other side no problem. Stardew Valley Night Market, my beloved. Is this what the song is from? I need to get back into playing Stardew Valley. I haven't played it for so long. I think it's been literal years. Oh. There we go. Wait, is there a specific way? I think it's fine. I don't think it matters which way gets plugged in into the arm. There we go. Let's put this hand. And confirm Mako is way nicer than me. Abyss has bullied me several times. Man, what a jerk that Abyss is. I only let her use my Fortnite account so that she can, do progress on the Battle Pass, because I don't like, the Battle Pass is way too time-consuming. Although she has not played any of The Simpsons Fortnite. Which, to be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of The Simpsons. Not that I dislike it. I need to go on a Simpsons journey to learn to appreciate The Simpsons before I go and play The Simpsons Fortnite map. I actually just got my hands on the first 10 season of Simpsons, so I'm going to be watching The Simpsons pretty soon. I got my hands on the first 10 season of Simpsons, and then I also got my hands on I think the first 7 seasons of Futurama, because I think after season 7, the show got canceled again, and then once it comes back for seasons 9, 10, 11, and 12, or 9, 10, or 7, 8, 9, and 10, those are like the new modern episodes. And to hear the modern episodes are kind of bad, because I've seen one clip of a modern episode of Futurama, and they talk about NFTs, and it's like, wow, that's even, like, there's got to be a word stronger for outdated, because by the time they talked about it, it was, like, long gone. There we go. Oh, Jesus. All right. There we go. And that's Mirage here. Pretty cool. As you can see, the proportions are a little bit... I don't know what it is about this, but I look at the proportions and something screams Family Guy or Simpsons. I don't know why, but it doesn't scream Transformers to me. I think the stumpiness of how it looks kind of looks like Simpsons character or Family Guy character proportions. And just as a comparison, again, I think Mirage here is the 5th ever Blokees model kit they've ever made, versus Soundwave, which is like their 20th, and this is the difference. Mind you, these are the same price, but the technology just got way better. They stopped relying on using the core block as like something that limits them, and then they decided to actually just be screen accurate. But yeah, when you put them side to side, it's like, wow, I cannot believe that this originally retailed for like 20 bucks. And this thing is also retailing for 20 bucks. It's like, man, this looks like a $10 thing, which is awesome because I got this at Walmart for $5, which is like, this for $5, that's not bad. Reminds me of toy prices from like back in the mid 2000s when $5 could get you a toy that's like this size. I actually don't know how tall this figure is. How tall is this figure? It is just a hair above 10 centimeters tall, which is around 10 centimeters is 4 inches. Am I correct in that? Let me grab my calculator. Yeah, that is almost 4 inches. That is 3.9 inches. So this is actually almost the same size as standard Star Wars, or not standard Star Wars, at least not standard anymore. This is almost the size of old Hasbro action figures, Hasbro and Kenner action figures, because that was, back in the day, action figures were 3 3/4 inches tall. So this feels just right to me. I do love 3 3/4 inch scale figures. I know that Kamen Rider and Super Sentai Yudo and Soto figures are around this size. Maybe a little bit taller. Gotta go real quick. Family and I are gonna watch Frankenstein. Nice. Go and enjoy that movie. Transform him into a car. I wish these things were transformable. Oh wait, and we gotta show off the little... He's got like little like ooh-woo hands. There we go. I don't know why he has these hands. There we go. He's got like the little like ooh-woo thingies. And I don't know why. That is such a strange thing to do. Alright, I wish I knew how to turn this thing off. I'm pretty sure Hasbro's lawyers would burn down the Blokees headquarters to the ground if they had a toy that transforms. Bisexual finger guns. Alright, let's put these away. Let's have him stand on his little stand. Not even sure what these little spikes are supposed to be on his stand. They're like little digital icicles, or like kind of like music, or I guess that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like music, right? It's kind of in the same way Bumblebee has music. Mirage is also music themed, I think, right? Am I remembering that? He played like music on his radio? Or am I remembering wrong? It has been a while since I've seen Rise of the Beasts. And it's not even my favorite Transformers movie by far. Anyways. I thought it was just okay. Here, let's move these pieces off to the side. Actually, let's put all of his accessories in this little baggie. My little crayon Shin-chan. Oh, he's the pop culture brain. Okay, that's why I guess I was thinking music. Yeah, general pop culture. Referencing Sonic and Tails and stuff like that. Alright. I guess we'll go monkey next. Can't wait for live action Beast Wars Neo movie. Cute model Mako, thank you, thank you. Oh man, is that... do you guys hear the rumor that frickin' Michael Bay is coming back to direct Transformers movies again? Oh god, and I thought we as a society were healing from the Bayformers. It just sucks that a lot of people who are not in the Transformers community, they don't see Transformers unless Michael Bay is involved. And that's so sad. Granted, this could be a good thing if Bay learns from the shortcomings and just makes a good movie. Or I guess the movie doesn't even have to be good. Just make the Transformers act like Transformers. Is that so hard? Some of the Bayverse movies had great fight scenes. I will give it that. The forest fight scene is still one of the coolest things in Transformers ever. Oh wait. Primal needs these little like cup things to extend the shoulders. There we go. I like how on Primal's core, he's got the little maximal symbol. Oh, this is supposed to... needs to be aligned perfectly. There we go. And then... there we go. And that's it for that one. I will go with the masked face. I will always... or actually, you know what? Optimus Primal doesn't really have a battle mask, so I'll just put the unmasked version. And the head is just one piece. One piece. There we go. Simple construction. The worst Bay adaptation is the god-awful TMNT movie. I have not heard anything about the TMNT movie. I just heard of them being aliens, which is the stupidest thing. What is wrong with being mutants? But I heard the second TMNT movie was alright. Or I'm not sure if it was alright or people were just happy that they included Bebop and Rocksteady. Yo, what is up, Logan Official 69? Nice. Wait, they canceled the TMNT Last Ronin movie? What? No, that sucks. I was looking forward to that. Man. What a darn shame. Where's the underarm piece? What the heck? It's somewhere. But man, cow a bummer. The whole alien thing was removed. I think they rewrote the entire thing. I see. Oh, the announcement just was today? Good gosh. Guess it makes sense that I was out of the loop. I haven't been on the internet all day. Alright, he's got... oh, I'm building the wrong arm. I have to build it this way. They're still mutants, and I think the villain was supposed to be not Shredder, and they just added the actual Shredder in last minute, hinting towards the rewrite. I see. Yeah, they're planning to make a more kid-focused live-action movie series. Boring! Kid-focused? The last movie was a kid-focused movie, which I still have not seen. I have not seen Mutant Mayhem. But I hear it's good. There we go. Plugged in correctly. Let's see. Oh, I need to put this piece in. Oh, they're trying to grab the Sonic money. That is true, yeah. I mean, it is Paramount, so same company, so I think the heads at Paramount are just getting greedy and thinking, you know what, just live action everything. Oh my gosh, the Transformers movies, the TMNT movies, and the Sonic movies are all the same thing. Are all Paramount. I just realized that. Oh, that has one hairy monkey leg. Oh, this is the top of the hand. Or top of the forearm. There we go. Combine that. Let's see, which way? Oh. It goes like that. That is a very wrinkled looking shoulder. That is kind of gross looking. Transformers live action movies existed before the Sonic movies. I know. But they just saw Transformers 1 and they're just like, yeah, we never want to make another Transformers 1 again. Which is very sad. I was looking forward to Transformers 2. Let's see. We'll pull out the light tab once we're done with both sides. Once we're about to combine them all together. Oh, let's get these, like, green Sonic dashes onto the base. I think Last Ronin is probably a little overhyped as a story. Maybe I'm not a fan of bad future what-if stories. I just think it was a neat concept. For those of you who don't know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin is a story in which Shredder kills Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael, and Michelangelo is the sole survivor, and it's just a gritty story of Michelangelo dealing with grief and getting revenge on Shredder and stuff. I think it's a neat concept. I thought it would have been a pretty cool movie. Transformers -1. Hey chat, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Pretty swell. We are blowing through these model kits. I didn't realize how quick to build they were. Oh, come on. There's a piece stuck in his thigh. Wait, that is not his thigh, that is his forearm. There we go. And then we got the legs. Last Ronin should be animated, in my opinion. You know what? That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty sick if it was animated. All Spider-Verse-like. I think that would work really well. Especially if they did, like, a limited color palette. Kind of like, how the original TMNT was. Because original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it was just black, white, and red. I think if they did a Last Ronin movie in that art style, that would be really cool. Oh, that would put a lot of emphasis on, like, blood and stuff, which would be pretty epic. They were also supposed to make a Last Ronin game, but I haven't heard anything about that. Yeah, I heard that too. I just don't know what studio was supposed to make the Last Ronin game. I don't know why, but I kept thinking that it was Platinum that was going to be making that. I'm not sure if that's real or if I was just imagining things. Or maybe I'm thinking of that one TMNT game that Platinum made in like 2013 or something. And again, anything that Platinum makes these days, probably not the greatest thing. I mean, what was the last thing that Platinum made that was good? Because, like, wasn't the last game that they made, wasn't that Babylon's Fall, and that game was so awful it was pulled off of service after, like, a year? All right, now we can pull out the pull tab. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that looks sick. Oh, man, that specific shade of green plus black. This is like very like Xbox Edge. This is like very Xbox refrigerator. The last huge platinum game was Nier Automata, was it? Oh, that's right. Didn't they make Nier Replicant as well? I totally forgot. Let's see. Well, I mean, that was their last big hit game, but they did make Astral Chain, which I've never heard bad things about the game. At the same time, I've never heard, like, spectacularly huge good things about the game. I think Astral Chain was just, like, decent, which I still need to play. I've still always wanted to play Astral Chain. Bayonetta 3, that is true, yeah. That had come out before Astral Chain, but after Nier Automata. Yeah, Astral Chain was condemned to being Switch only, which is probably a big reason a lot of people didn't talk about it. It's a shame. There's also not a lot of fan art of the game. I really wish there was more fan art, because they've got a lot of cool creature designs in it. Oh, it came out after Astral Chain, I see. Wait, did they also make the one Bayonetta Origins? Was it like Cereza and something? The game name? I've always wanted to play that game as well. Wasn't it Cereza and the Last Witch? Something like that. Anyway, Primal looks pretty cool. Primal is a sick, just a regular looking 3 3/4 inch action figure. Oh, Cereza was good from what I've heard. Yeah, that's another game where it's like, I've heard it was, why did it turn on again? Where it's like, in my mind, as someone who's never played or never heard much about it, I feel like in my mind it ranks as like a B rank, which is good enough for a game. But that's wholly based off of the opinions or lack thereof from what I've heard and haven't heard of the game. I just know that Bayonetta Origins isn't bad, which is good enough for me. I also just need to go on a Bayonetta binge in general, because I've never played a single Bayonetta game. Now let's get all my pie crumbs off my desk. Also, I don't know why each of these kits has this like little it's a little piece that has like an Autobot symbol and then a Decepticon symbol on the side. I don't know why they have that. It doesn't even plug into anywhere. They can just like hold it and that's it. I don't know why. It's very weird. It's like they're eating like a popsicle. Oh man, but if they made fricked up looking Transformers popsicles like they do with like Sonic or Powerpuff Girls, I would eat those up so much. Alright, now we are on to Scourge. Yeah, Scourge is going to be another fast one. I think Megatron, 07 Megatron and 07 Optimus are going to be a little bit longer because their builds are a tiny bit more complicated. Or at least Optimus Prime is a bit more complicated. Microsoft canceled the Platinum game exclusively that they were working on. Oh yeah, wasn't it? It was, Scalebound, I think. Microsoft is stupid. Why did they cancel Scalebound? The game sounded like it was gonna be so awesome. Would have been a system seller, I think. And again, Microsoft doesn't really care about games anymore. I mean, look at how they're doing frickin' Halo campaign Evolved. You know, I told myself I was no longer interested in Halo, and whoops, I just combined two pieces without... I did the Gundam thing. I told myself I wouldn't be interested in Halo again, and yet I'm watching so many news videos from like the Actman and Hidden Xperia and all that stuff for Halo Combat or custom or frickin' why did they name this frickin' Halo game CE again? Because we've got Halo Halo Combat Evolved, Halo Custom Edition, and now Halo Campaign Evolved. They couldn't have just called it like a different name. But yeah, I'm catching myself watching all of these like news videos and updates about it, and I'm just like, I want to believe that this game will be good. I want to believe that 343 will learn their mistake, because this is the second time they're remastering the first Halo game. Not many times does one company remaster the same game twice, but every time I look at a video talking about it, it's just like they're repeating the same mistakes they did frickin' 10 years ago. Or 15 years ago, I mean. And it's like, nobody wants their favorite franchise to go down. Like, nobody wants to see failure after failure come from their favorite franchise. And it's like, I want to believe Halo is going to be good. I want to believe that Halo will be back. But man, I don't know. I can't help but have just like a little glimmer of hope. I don't want to see Halo go down in flames. As much as I think it kind of deserves to at this point. Halo Studios / 343, they just haven't gotten it right. And even when they did get it right, they still managed to frick it up. I will still never forgive Halo Studios for squandering their multiplayer win with Halo Infinite. Because for those of you who don't remember, Halo Infinite launched when the latest Battlefield was crap and the latest Call of Duty was crap. So they were essentially handed a free multiplayer win, and then they ruined it by having the launch of Halo Infinite have so many bugs in the multiplayer. There was so much rubber banding in the multiplayer until like a year later, or even maybe 2 years later, they fixed the rubber banding in that, which is horrible. And then not only that, there was the big controversy of everything being microtransactions. Like literally, you could not make your Spartan pink. You had to buy a cosmetic to make your Spartan a different color, which is horrible. They really shot themselves in the foot with Halo Infinite's multiplayer. And I shall never forgive them for that. I say as I spent a lot of hours playing Halo Infinite's multiplayer. Because that was like the only thing that was decently playable at that time. Maybe I should have gotten into... Well, no. I was gonna say maybe I should have gotten into Apex Legends, but at the same time, I don't want to support any EA game. So that wouldn't have worked. My boy's got a long neck. Took them that long? Jesus. Yeah, it took them a long time to fix up Halo Infinite. And even then, it's still kind of bad. I say as I haven't played for years, but I've been watching videos. I'm somewhat knowledgeable. There we go. Plug that in. Me with a new Mega Man game. 11 was good, but my boy has been so mistreated. Honestly, I don't... Like, I could forgive there not being a Mega Man 12. I can forgive there not being a Mega Man X10. Or I guess, does Command Mission count as Mega Man X10? I can forgive there not being a new Mega Man X game. I can forgive them keep on re-releasing a bunch of these Mega Man games. I just want them to re-release Mega Man Legends. What's taking them so long to re-release Legends? Or remake Legends at that point. Because my main gripe with Legends is that I've always wanted to play Mega Man Legends. I've never played it, because it's always been kind of hard. Well, I guess now, because I'm getting into Raspberry Pi, I should probably just play it right now. But my biggest thing is that I've always hated the tank controls. I hate... The one big thing I hate about going to old games is tank controls. I hate tank controls. And I just want them to re-release Mega Man Legends, fix up the control scheme so that it doesn't require tank controls, which probably means that they would have to rebuild the game from the ground up. But man, I want to play the game, but I just don't want to play the crappy control scheme. And I don't know what's taking them so long to re-release that game. Oh yeah, I need to open up this side first before I can close off the chest. The DS Zex series completes the Mega Man X series story. I mean, I know that. I know it does. I mean, that doesn't mean that you can't have, like, more adventures. I mean, technically, Mega Man X completes the Mega Man Classic series, and yet we still got Mega Man 9, 10, and 11. Even after that. There's always room for, like, side adventures. If Legends gets a remake or collection deal, I would be surprised. They hate it so much, but it's so good. I'm happy Star Force is coming, but they also canceled the 4th game. Wait, they announced a Star Force collection? Is this true, chat? Gosh dang, that's another Mega Man collection for me to buy. Because no matter what Legacy collection comes out, I always end up buying it for PC and Switch. I always double up to show my appreciation for the Mega Man franchise. I'm not really engaged in Mega Man as of these days, but I always like to throw the franchise a bone whenever I can. Star Force is coming? Heck yeah. I've never played a Star Force game. I never planned to play a Star Force game. But I will buy that collection. As a Mega Man fan. Isn't Star Force like the same gameplay as Battle Network? Or it's like on that like little grid and it's like real time. How would you even describe gameplay for Star Force and Battle Network? Because it's like real time, but also strategy. I guess I don't really know how to explain it. It's a very different type of video game that I don't think I've seen any other video game really mimic. It's an RTS. I guess, but I don't know. I've just never seen any other video game that plays quite like it. Oh, and this part has Scourge's weird octopus hand. Whoa, when did you get this body? Oh yeah, that's right. Sanagi, you haven't been here for a while. Yeah, I've had this body for like a week or two now. But yeah, this, I didn't get this body like commissioned. This is simply a like create your own customizable body. So thank God it's not a commissioned body, because this model right here only cost me 140, 150 bucks versus spending like 1,000 on an actual model. So that's why this model doesn't look completely robot-y. I've just organicified my look. So it's not 100%, but yeah. I am now live 2D from now on, probably. Oh, there's the arm. Looks awesome. Thank you, thank you. Star Force just moved from 2D to 3D, so it was like an FPS. Oh yeah, that's right, because the camera is moved behind the characters. I know that much. But yeah, are there any other... Oh, real-time tactics. That's what Mega Man Star Force and Battle Network is. I see. Does Star Force and Battle Network have a connection to the greater Mega Man universe, or is it really its own thing? Because, like, at least with the timeline, it goes like Mega Man Classic, Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, then Mega Man Zex. Right? Or is Zex first and then Zero? No, I think it's Zero, then Zex. And yes, I am pronouncing that correctly. It is not ZX, it is Zex. Also, this model kit has two different shoulder types for Scourge, and I don't remember him having two different shoulders. Wait, is it... Wait, put this... Oh yeah, there we go. That's the chest, and this one's the back. There we go. Awesome. And we put... Oh wait, we need to attach the arms first? No, we can just attach the arms and then on the shoulders. There we go. Now we can take off the little pull tab, combine it, and turn on. Turn on. Okay. Oh, there we go. It is kind of turned on. You can see a little bit of the chest. I feel like it's supposed to come with a thing in order to fit the chest. I feel like there should be a piece, like an orange piece in the middle here. But yeah, there's a Scourge. You can even take off his mask to reveal his weird looking face. He's got his cool like tentacle hand. Pretty neat. And then we can also swap the shoulders. I don't remember him having two different shoulders in the movie. I do like the smaller shoulders better though. I also like these shoulders because they have little, like... Because in the movie he's got insignias, badges on his shoulders. And you can see he's got a Predacon, or no, Maximal, an Autobot symbol. And this one's supposed to be a Decepticon symbol, but it's just the same shape as Autobots and stuff. Howdy, Miss Mako. How's it going, Sucky Skater 21? Oh yeah, this model kit, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, I thought this would take us a little bit longer to do, but we've gotten 3 of the model kits done. 3 out of 5 model kits done in an hour. Oh, where is... Nope. Where is my little sandwich baggie? I guess we'll just put all the accessories in the big sandwich baggie. YouTube reverted back to my old name. Oh no. Battle Network and Star Force are separate timeline universes, where instead of robotics, they focus on the internet. Should they make a new Mega Man Star Force / Battle Network game where they fight AI and NFTs and other outdated internet garbage? They need to fight Twitter and the Blue Bombers from Blue Sky. There we go. We've got the entire Rise of the Beasts crew. I don't know why they only, for Walmart, I don't know why they only did these 3. When it comes to Rise of the Beasts, because I would have absolutely bought the entire wave. I would have bought Gorilla Primal, Bumblebee, and Rise of the Beast Optimus. Oh, if they made model kits for Nightbird and Battletrap, that would be so cool. I would be all over Battletrap. I love Battletrap so much. It's a shame he died. And it's a shame that he looks nothing like the actual Battletrap. But he was a goated character design. Alright, let's get these guys, and now we're on to the 07 movies. Here we go. We're gonna do we're gonna do Megatron and leave Optimus for last. I just had Zex and it felt so good. Yeah, don't ask me why they call it Zex and not ZX or ZX. I mean, that's already what was happening in Star Force. Can you tell that I've never played a Star Force? I knew friends who had Star Force, but I was just like, if it's not a platformer, it's not a Mega Man game to me. Even at a young age, I was very elitist when it came to video games. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, this is so weird. The first, like, this one and Optimus are so complicated, and they're the first Blokees ever made. And then after these two, they started making Blokees, you know, like, super simple. And then they went back to making them, like, a bit more complicated. It's very strange. Maybe just for Rise of the Beast, they just didn't really care. The main two timelines are basically A. Light and Wily do robots. Mega Man to Mega Man X to Mega Man Zero to Mega Man Zex to Mega Man Legends. And B. Light and Wily create 4chan Battle Network. Light and Wily create 4chan Battle Network to Star Force. And there's some separate timeline for Star Force where the new Mega Man never happens, so everyone dies. What? Also, Mega Man Zex goes into Legends? I thought Legends was its own thing. Oh yeah, we get 2 different chest plates. One that you can put the Allspark into is Megatron Ussie, and then one where it just has just a regular chest. There we go. Let's create the Mega Trussie. Where is the Allspark? The Allspark piece was right. Oh, there it is. There we go. Am I putting it right? Is it in yet? There it is. There you go. Now you can see the little Allspark in his chest. That's pretty cool. Legends is like post-apocalypse. Yeah, I've never really known where Oh, this is weird. Okay. So with other Blokees, you know, with like Soundwave, you can just take apart the waist and you have easy access to the screw. But for the first Blokees, you put the body in and it's covered up by the actual piece. So you actually have to take the body apart in order to swap out the batteries. Ooh, that's not fun. I don't like that. You can't even take out the pull tab. Oh no, I've already closed it off. Oh no. Well, time to get out. Where's my tweezers? Or you know what, I'll use this thing. I'm not even sure what this is really used for, but I have it. There we go. And that's enough of that. Does this turn on? Nope, I still have no idea how to turn these dang things on. Alright, let's go make Megatron's face. I think Megatron's pretty simple, you just... It's just that all of these pieces look so similar. That's the thing with the Bayverse designs. It's all just a mess. Alright, so I think this piece on the side. It's not snapping in, so maybe this way. Oh, there we go. Where'd the other piece go? There it is. The design for my model is half Mega Man Zex, half Legends, actually. Nice, nice. Yeah, your model is very clearly, like, Reploid-esque. Oh, do I... I put on these on the wrong side. I'm kind of feeling nostalgic for a classic 07 or Dark of the Moon Leader Class Optimus toy. Sure did new things with those toys. Honestly, these past years without Bayverse movies has been making me appreciate those movies for what they were. They're not good, but they sure had some cool designs when they hit. But we will never forget when their designs really did not do well, like frickin' Wheeljack. Good lord, how they massacred my boy. My favorite robot with the Boston accent. How dare they? Here, I think I'm putting this together right. Let's see. I can just look at this here. Okay, fine. We'll look at the instructions. I don't know which way the wings go. Oh, they go downwards. I see. I don't appreciate the Bayverse designs. Some of the Bayverse designs are good. I really like Satellite Soundwave. I thought that was a cool design. And then Soundwave got a human, or not human, an Earth mode, and it went bad. And I thought Blackout was a really cool design. I really like Bayverse Blackout. Bayverse Blackout, as if there's another Blackout. Oh my gosh, thank you, Napping, for the sub. Thank you, thank you. 10 out of 10 best VTuber robot. Thank you, thank you. I can't think of many other VTuber robots, though, besides, like, Roboco. Well, I guess Zen is also... Or is she more an android? What is the difference between robot and android? I've never figured out. I don't know the difference between robot, android, and automaton. Zen is a toaster? Oh, you know what? That is very true. Oh, I totally forgot. I mixed up the pieces. That's why this one bag has so many parts. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so silly. Yeah, I think this part... Maybe I'll actually have to look in the instructions. Put this off to the side. Screw it. We'll put all of the pieces together like it's some sort of fricked up Lego set. Let's see. We got one hand and another hand right here. I think these hands are the same. I think. No, this hand goes there. Okay. Let's go build the gun. I think that's pretty easy to build. Oh, there we go. And there we go. And that's the gun done. Automatons are more heavily programmed, I see. Androids had a human component. The android has human parts? Not sure. But doesn't that make them a cyborg if they have human parts? I've also been confused about the naming of the androids in Dragon Ball, because they look so human, but I guess that's the point of an android, is to be a human-like thing. Which, does that make Reploids humans? Or does that make Reploids androids? Because they resemble humans so much. Especially in Zex, when the story is that humans and Reploids look so much alike that they can't tell the difference. It's very, what's the movie? It's very Blade Runner of them. These combine? No, they're different parts. There we go. These combine. Where's the other arm? These go together. They do. Okay. Wait, what's a cyborg? Cyborg is human with non-organic supplements. And what's funny about that you bring what's a cyborg, is that technically anybody who is wearing glasses is technically a cyborg, because that is a human with a non-organic piece of technology that you have to live with for the rest of your life. So somebody with an iron lung is a cyborg. Somebody with crutches is a cyborg. Someone with glasses or contacts is technically a cyborg. So yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it. What's funny is that I've always thought about that. I've thought about that fact for like years, because I remember reading it in a book in like middle school. If I remember correctly, someone in an interview said that 18 was closer to a gynoid than an android. I don't know what that is. Is a gynoid a robot gynecologist? I thought Reploids were androids because they're supposed to look human. Yeah, I think androids, the thing with androids is that they are supposed to replicate the human figure. Wait, this goes on the other arm. Alright, so we figured out that automatons are more programmed. Androids supposed to look like humans. What other thing? Am I putting this on the wrong? What other robot questions and queries do we have? Oh, andros male, gyno female. Oh, I see. I'm learning words today. There we go. And then we put this one. Oh, is this the wrong piece? That's the right piece. Okay. Oh, is this the right? Oh, yeah. That's the good arm. And find the other piece. There we go. Why did you have to school? Didn't they just program you at the factory? I was not born with a USB-C chip to download data, so I had to learn it all manually, unfortunately. I had a friend's little brother who had a hard time understanding an artificial heart valve, so I made an offhand comment about him being a cyborg, and that helped him come to terms with that. Honestly, that's pretty epic. That is pretty epic. Let's see, what other things would make you a cyborg? I guess if you had one of those, what are those things called that you put in your uterus? It's like the little T-shaped thing. What is it? If you have one of those, then you're a cyborg, considering that's not a non-organic thing that you put into your body that you live with. An IUD, that's right. A UTI. An yeah. What is the... I always mix up IUD with another thing. What's... There's like an explosive that's like the same letters, right? Right? Isn't there an explosive? IED. That's what it is. I always mix that up. So sometimes whenever I'm looking up stuff about contraceptives and I see that, I'm just like, oh my gosh, someone's putting an explosive inside themselves? Radical. You definitely don't want one of those in your uterus. Oh shoot. Now I'm not sure. Oh, wait, we put this there. Okay, this part was tripping me up and I was cutting out the pieces. Okay. Do we need to put... Oh, we don't need to put anything else in between. But yeah. Yeah, don't put an IED in your cooch. You don't want something exploding inside of you. Or do you? Hey, the wink works. Isn't VTubing technology amazing? DUI? No, that's a different story. So a pacemaker just became cooler then. Exactly. If you got a pacemaker, you're a cyborg. True definition of bomb pussy. Oh wait, these parts... Oh, they connect to the upper arm, I think. If Kid Me had known my glasses made me an android, I would have gone bonkers. Yeah, what other things could you make yourself into an android? I guess if you have like a smartwatch, that's kind of like almost nearing like, or that's almost nearing like cyborg sort of levels, because that's a piece of non-organic technology. Or I guess it doesn't have to be organic, because I'm just thinking of like different things that you could have that are still organic that you could attach to your body that would still make you a cyborg. Like a peg leg. Like that's wood, so that's an organic material, but that would still count as being a cyborg. Which makes pirates cyborgs. So in the age-old question of robots versus pirates versus robots, they wouldn't fight. They would, in fact, put down their weapons and make out with each other because they are one and the same. Yo, new model? Yeah, new model. I still need to edit around this new model and all that stuff. Make it 100% me, but I think it's pretty good so far. That's why pirates are cooler than ninjas. I don't know, I still think ninjas are pretty cool, but that's, I have my bias. I've got, machine parts inside of me that were sourced from Japan, so... Oh man, and when I was at the Japanese, or when I was at the manga museum in San Francisco, since I'm learning to read Japanese, I'm teaching myself to learn Japanese a bit more. I've been reading mangas and doujins in Japanese. I was able to read some of the kanji there, and today I learned, or yesterday I learned that the kanji for pirate includes, it's made up of 2 kanji. So the word kaizoku, the kai kanji is actually the word for ocean. And for zoku, I have no idea what that is. I'm going to assume kaizoku means like ocean thief or ocean explorer or something like that. But yeah, TIL. Learning a language is so epic. I'm a bigger OP fan than I am of Naruto. And One Piece keeps entering my life and I never allow it to come in. I had the chance to like One Piece when it was dubbed with the 4Kids dub. And then I went to Japan and I went to the Mugiwara store, which is the One Piece store. And I've got friends who are into One Piece, and everybody keeps talking about One Piece and how good it is and yada yada, Alabaster Arc, all that stuff. And I'm just like, no thanks. I've seen one episode. The only One Piece thing that I've seen recently is episodes 1 and 2 of the One Piece live action. And that was okay. I think I've seen a couple episodes of the 4Kids dub. But yeah, not a One Piece person. I'm ashamed to say that when it comes to manga, the longest running Shonen Jump manga that I've read, or the most chapters that I've read of a Shonen Jump manga is Hero Academia. I read all the way up to the part where they have like the big villain blowout, and it's like, what's it? It was the death fake out of Best Jeanist, and he comes back to beat Shigaraki, and what's it? I think it was just before the Vigilante arc for Deku. But yeah, that was like what? I think that was like chapter like 200 or 300. I'm not proud of having wasted my time reading Hero Academia. But then when it comes to TV, I don't know what anime I've seen the most of. Because I know D. Gray Man has 2 seasons. One season is 100 episodes. The other season is 12 episodes. So I've seen 112 episodes of D. Gray Man. But I'm trying to remember how many episodes was the original series of Naruto, because I've seen all of Naruto. Not Shippuden. I've not even seen a single episode of Shippuden. Or Burrito. But I do want to get into Bleach. I remember watching Bleach a lot when it was on Adult Swim. And I want Bleach to be like... Everybody has their own Shonen Jump that they get really into. And for me, I want that to be Bleach. Where did the front part of his crotch go? Oh, it's right here. Damn, 100 episode season is crazy. You're telling me this gray man has a D? The Baron Omatsuri convinced me to pick it up. I was staunchly against it for years. Maybe One Piece have a good dub. I would not mind watching it as, like, second monitor watching. Which isn't really watching, but I can kind of experience it every once in a while when I actually pay attention. That's the only way I'd be willing to watch One Piece. Did they continue the D. Gray Man anime? I stopped it after, because they had a hiatus. Well, there was the 100 episodes from, like, the 2000s, or, like, the late 2000s, or maybe early 2010s. And then in 2015, they came out with D. Gray Man Hollow, which was, like, 12 episodes. And then we haven't had a new D. Gray Man since. Is this a Blokees build? It is. We've built... So far, we've built Optimus Primal in robot form, Scourge, and Mirage. We are working on 07 Megatron. And then not part of the build, but I also have a Classic Class Soundwave Transformers 1 model kit, just to use as a size comparison for these guys. Alright, I need to figure out where these pieces go. Let's go in the front. Oh, it does go in the front. This is such a messy design. Oh, there we go. Making Megatron's butt cheeks. I'm not sure about the dub, TBH. Maybe if you wait for the abridged version they want to make, not like YouTube abridged, but a shorter remake. Yeah, that's what I've heard, that they're making they're remaking One Piece, but just cutting out all the filler. Which I will... I might give that a watch. Maybe that's a way I can finally get into One Piece. Where does this go? What the flip? Oh, it's right here. On the side of the leg. Or on this side. Yeah, it goes on this side. You know, I wish I didn't download this soundtrack as like a playlist and instead downloading it as individual songs. I want to know what this song is. This sounds very Square Enix. This sounds like a Trials of Mana song. And I love Trials of Mana, even though I've never beat the game. I mostly just played like the first level over and over and over again when I was younger. That's another game I need to play. And... oh, this goes on this leg. There we go. Oh my gosh. This is so detailed despite not having that many pieces. Good lord. I keep forgetting how Megatron is just a mass of molten slag. I'm sorry, molten slug for the British in chat, if there even is one. Oh, this is Zelda. Okay. Well, I guess I was right in the fact that it sounded very JRPG. Zelda counts as like a JRPG, right? Oh wait, this one... oh, these go inwards. And... like that. Nope, wrong piece. Slag? That's a Dinobot. His name is Slug, actually. We don't use slag. It's an offensive term to the British. I don't know, I still call him slag. Although I do love slugs. Slugs are pretty epic. They're not as cool as snails, but still cool nonetheless. Oh yeah, with the old Blokees, they use like a bar and not a ball and socket joint for the arms, so you don't get like the rounder movement in the shoulder. You only get like up and down, and that's kind of lame, but whatevs. I hope they remake '07 Megatron and '07 Optimus. Actually, not really. If they make '09 Megatron, I'll be so happy. And if they make him like actually look like the newer Blokees and be proportional and screen accurate instead of these like sort of like partial chibi looking stylized forms, I'll be so happy, because I love how big Revenge of the Fallen Megatron is. I remember for my birthday, I got the leader class Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, the one that talks. And I remember that toy being so cool. I am glad I don't have that toy though, because it is kind of like a crap toy, but I just want a figure that looks just like that old toy. I don't even need it to transform, because Megatron is barely transformed in that movie. There we go. And that's Megatron. Pretty cool. Honestly, the stylization for the body proportions, I think it kind of fits this toy, considering in the movie you can never really tell what his proportions are because he's just a mass of metal. Oh, but the leg articulation is not that good. You can only move... Look at how pathetic the leg movement is. That's how much you can move the leg. That is awful. Never mind, they do need to remake this. That's kind of crap. But you can move the leg. You can still move the leg upwards, but he's going to have like a very wide stance. Here, wait. There we go. He's preparing himself for Optimus. Oh, geez. And the leg easily pops off. Rip-a-roni. Oh, geez. Everything's popping off. And then we can just shove the gun inside of his hand. It just has one giant sniper hand. There we go. He's gonna hit Optimus JFK style. Alright, let's... Oh wait, and then we can also change out the chest plate. So instead of having an exposed Megussie, we can close that up so that this becomes a safe for work stream. There we go, and you can see the Allspark in his chest, and we can just cover that up. There we go. Now he's not showing his Megatrussie for all to see. Alright, now we've got one more model kit to finish up. Or at least one more Blokees model kit to finish up. And this one is the most complicated one. This one has had a lot more pieces than the other ones. Also, this one has so many more printed parts. There we go, let's combine these. Put the little, like, Sonic speed lines on here. Alright. Oh yeah, it's weird, because these ones also have, like, their own, like, accurate molded hands. But when it comes to these guys, all of their hands are, like, the big, chunky default hands, which is very weird. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why they went a very weird direction for the Rise of the Beast Transformers model kits. They seem to really cheapen out on them, or they just had a very different design philosophy. It would be cool if the standee piece would combine into a storage box. That would be cool. I wish they did that. Here, let's put these pieces, and then these ones here. Probably cost cutting. I just don't know why they wouldn't... they would put, like, all their money into their first two Blokees, the Optimus Prime and Megatron, and then for Blokees 3 through 15, they cost cut. And then once they start off with Transformers 1, they went back to heightening the quality. Man, I guess nobody in the marketing, or I guess nobody in general just wanted anything to do with Rise of the Beasts. Very sad. Is this how I'm supposed to put it on? Let's see, so we got... Where is... Oh, there's this piece. Yeah, and then when you put these pieces on, again, it's these side pieces, they lock this piece in, so you can't even reach the screw, or you can't unscrew the thing unless you take the entire model kit apart. It's very interesting. Did these versions of Blokees kits come on runners? Yes. All of the classic class model kits, they are on runners. Yeah, I think the only Blokees kits that are not on runners are the blind box kits. Everything else is on a runner. Okay, you know what? Because this one is complicated, we'll have to consult the sacred texts. Oh yeah, let's make Optimus's head first. Okay, there's the cranium and the face. There we go. I mean, it makes sense if you want to save on tooling space. They probably figured Optimus and Megatron are going to be the big sellers. Yeah, that's probably the case. They knew that they were going to be like the flagship toy, so they had to try extra hard. And then after they got praise with the initial attention from Megatron and Optimus, they were just like, okay, we're going to cheapen out. Now that we've got the license for the movie stuff. And then they're just like, okay, now that we've got our footing with all this money that we made off of the Rise of the Beast stuff, now we can put that money towards actually making super good toys for every other line. There we go. Okay, let's do the body. Okay. Grab this chest piece. Where's that go? Oh, right here. Right, then we got the silver pieces for the windshields. You can't unscrew the thing? I sure hope so. I mean, what? Oh, does this one... Yeah, I don't know how to turn on these things or turn them off. Very weird. I don't know. Very strange. I'll figure it out one of these days. Alright, and then... Oh, we have to put the little, like, side screen things. Go sideways, or... Oh, they go like that. And then... we combine it in front. Oh, sorry, I was talking about RC. For someone who has looked back on an old toy that has electronic gimmicks, the inaccessible battery compartments give me serious pause. Yeah. The fact that you can't easily unscrew these things really makes me think that you have to just, if you're going to store these or display them long term, you just have to unscrew them and take out the battery, or else you'll get corrosion. I don't know, do button cell batteries corrode, or is that just a larger battery thing? Oh, that's annoying. For this, in order to take out the screw, you have to take out the back plate, the front plate, and then separately the side pieces as well. That's very annoying. At least with like Megatron, at least for Megatron, all you have to do is take off the back piece, and then you have access to the screw. And then with these Blokees, you can just take it apart and get the screw here. But yeah, Optimus Prime seems to be the most annoying when it comes to battery maintenance. That's unfortunate. But my gosh, does this thing look cool. I mean, man, look at that chest. Just look how awesome this looks. Like, honestly, if the head was just a little bit smaller, it would actually be, like, super proportionate, 1-to-1. And what's crazy is that if you look at, like, Scourge here, you can see that you can kind of see the Blokees, like, main core body bit in here. But with Optimus Prime, it completely covers the main core, so that you can't even tell it has, like, the little, like, Playmobil body. And then we put this on for the crotch plates. There we go. Oh, wait, we're missing... We have to put little, like, side bits. Which way do they go? Go this way. There we go. Awesome. Man, if only his chest would glow, because there's a little clear piece in the middle that's the glowy chest piece is supposed to be the matrix of leadership. Alright, now we are on to the legs. Let's see if I could find the dang pieces. Right, so this is... And then we get... Oh, here's the outside piece. Oh, did I not? Oh, I need to get my knife out. Hope I took it out on the other side, too. And hopefully I don't cut myself like last time. Come on. There we go. A little bit of cleanup. Alright. We all good. No bloodshed this time. Oh wait, I need to put one of these pieces in first. And then combine it. Alright. And now let's find the upper thigh. Oh! Oh! My butterfingers. There we go. Oh man, oh, now it's turning on. Whoa. Awesome. It's weird how this Optimus, very known for having an actual face and not just a faceplate, this is the one of the model kits that doesn't come with an alternate faceplate. That's very strange. But all the other kits come with an alternate faceplate. Or at least the other Optimus. The Optimus Primal kit came with a alternate faceplate. Very strange. Blokees seems to be all over the place. Hopefully that's not the case with, like, their newest model kits. But yeah, I do hope for a bright future for Blokees. Like, the fact that they're getting the Pokemon license is wild. I really hope they get the licensing to other properties. Because they got the, like, what do they have the licensing rights to? They've got, obviously, Transformers, Saint Seiya, Minions, Sesame Street. What else do they got? Hatsune Miku, Evangelion, Star Wars now, Jurassic World. It's like they've got so many different properties. I hope to God they eventually get the licensing rights to Pacific Rim. Because Pacific Rim was pretty big in China. So given that Blokees is a Chinese company, I really hope we eventually get Blokees Pacific Rim. And I swear to God, if they start off by making Blokees Pacific Rim Uprising and they don't start with the first movie, I'm gonna crash out. IDK about Miku, but if they get Kasune Teto, if they get Teto, and they have a Miku, and they have a Neru, oh my gosh, I would love to have the Triple Baka squad. Triple Baka was like my introduction to Hatsune Miku. Oh, there we go. So I would love to have their figures all together. I actually just got the pre-order on Hobbylink Japan for the Nendoroid Teto. So I want to get the Miku one and hopefully a Neru one. Someone is able to make like a garage kit or conversion kit in the future. But yeah, I do want to get the Blokees Hatsune Miku eventually. Because they're, I guess what they call it, their fantastic class or the fantasy class figures are more just like Figmas that you just put together, not really a model kit. But those figures look really good. They have fantastic class Rei Ayanami and Asuka Langley Soryu, but they don't have a Mari, which Mari is my favorite girl, so the fact that they don't have it greatly upsets me. How do I put... Well, these ones go on the back side of the legs. Yeah, the fact that they don't have Mari upsets me greatly. She is underappreciated girl. You know, the Triple Baka would sell like hotcakes. It would totally would. They need to make a deal with Legendary so we can get Kong Blokees. Ooh, Kong and Godzilla Blokees, that would be awesome. There's so much potential for this company. I cannot wait to see what they make in the future. The future of the toy business is Chinese. It's fine, I just didn't expect to be Chinese, is all. I catch myself saying that, like, to everything, because I feel like China's soft power is, like, growing more and more and more and more, so that didn't expect it to be Chinese meme just becomes more and more relevant as the years go on. I wish my Chinese friend was more into internet memes like that. So every time she invites me to her place and she gives me a meal, I can whip out that meme, but she won't get it. I'm still the terminally online friend. I want this. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's weird. The flames are on, like, the inside of the leg. Am I done with the legs? I think I'm done with the legs. There you go. I just need to add the feet. Oh, that is awesome. That looks so good. And we haven't even finished it up yet, but that looks so good. Even though you can tell it's a little bit smushed because of the proportions, but even so, that is awesome. I think it's actually a bit taller than the other Blokees. Here, let me get Mirage. Oh yeah, he's like actually straight up like 4 inches tall. Or maybe 4.5 inches tall. Almost Gundam sized. And then let's get him with Soundwave, Soundwave is actually Gundam sized. Oh yeah, just a little bit shorter than Soundwave. So yeah, this guy is almost 1/144th scale Gundam. Speaking of which, we've got the G-Quux from last stream. So let's stand up G-Quux and stand up Optimus, and they are actually the same size. So the Blokees Classic Class Optimus 07 is actually the same size as a Gundam. That's pretty cool. Good to know that Gundam is so popular in Asia that a 1/144th scaling is just standard robot figure size. Alright, now let's finally get to the arms. Arms, my favorite Nintendo property that they completely forgot about after a year. I have still never played that game. One of these days. Maybe not. I don't know, ARMS is a very weird franchise. It feels like that they were trying to recreate Splatoon, but again, with like half the amount of sauce. Let's see. Disco. Oh, yeah. I'll say the only good thing to come out of ARMS was like Twintel. Like Twintel and Min Min, they're like the best things to come out of ARMS. Oh wait, this one goes this way. Oh, do I have the wrong, on the wrong side? Oh no. Oh no, where'd the piece? Ah, I have a carpet. I don't know where that piece went. Let me see. Turn on the light. Okay, it fell to my feet. Awesome. Let's just build these things side by side. Oh, how is this? Oh, this goes on the side of the piece. It needed a good story mode or something. Yeah, it just felt like they're chasing the trend of fighting games, and they're just like, we have to make a fighting game that's not Smash Brothers because we hate Smash Brothers. Let's just make, literal fist fighting game. Man, it is weird how much Nintendo just seemingly does not like Smash Brothers. I find it so wild how much they resent the Smash community. And I'll never understand it. Is this in the right spot? Upside down? Yeah, it goes upside down. There's Gigabash. I played a little bit of Gigabash, and it didn't really hold my attention. I do get all of the DLC for Gigabash, even though I don't play the game, because I do want to support the franchises, because they had an official collaboration with Godzilla and Ultraman. So, of course, I had to get those kits, or get those DLC packs, just to show my support. But yeah, when I played it initially, it just didn't hold my attention very long. Maybe I'll give it a second chance now that they've announced that they've got a Gamera Rebirth DLC coming, which I still have not watched Gamera Rebirth. One of these days I will watch it. But yeah. Ever since having a Raspberry Pi, I've just been going back to War of the Monsters and Godzilla Save the Earth. And I'm just like, when I have the ability to play these old PS1 or PS2 games, why do I even need to play a modern day game that does its best to try to emulate those old games, but doesn't emulate it 100%? I am now comfortable with the fact that I don't need remakes or games that are similar to these games that I love. I can just play the games that I love. And that, ladies and gents, and everybody in between, or not at all, that is the beauty of emulation. Now let's get that. Oh, and then we need to put these pieces on. Oh, why won't that snap in? There it is. Did you ever try go try playing Robot Alchemic Drive? I don't think I've ever played that game. Crazy how Gigabash Ultraman Godzilla DLC isn't available in Asia. That is... what? That is weird. That is so weird. Nintendo doesn't like how much control Sakurai had over Smash Brothers, and the hate of the community is understandable. I mean, true. Smash players are very annoying, but still. Oh, man. And there we have Optimus Prime. That is pretty sick. And... that's an okay... like, if we're keeping the legs together, like, that's how much it goes up. But if we move the leg out to the side, we can get it, you know, pretty okay. Oh, it only has a 90-degree bend. Not that great. And the ankle tilt, side to side is pretty good, but forward and back is like, eh. Yeah, because of how stiff the arms are, you don't get any butterfly joint. It's just 360 degrees, a little bit of in and out. Thank God these little pylon things can move to the side so you can actually move the arms out. Right, and then you can have Optimus Prime's Ion Blaster. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And it gives him just like a Mega Man-esque gun arm. I guess in the same way Megatron has this spaceship-looking gun hand thing. Gives them parallels and stuff. Pretty neat. But now we can't forget Optimus has the blade arms. Did Optimus ever use the blade arms in the first movie? Because I can't remember when he ever used it. Remember that was a big thing for the second movie. The second movie, he had the blade arms and also the hook arms. Oh wait, I just realized this playlist has been on the loop. Let's go with the original Gone Fishing playlist. There we go. There we go, and now he's got the blade arms. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, considering when it... these two are the only 07 Transformers movie model kits by Blokees. It makes me wonder if they are going to remake these and then make the rest of the line. You know, having Blackout, Brawn, Bone Crusher, Barricade, Jazz, Ratchet, Ironhide, and Bumblebee. Or if they are going to, if they're not going to remake these, are those characters that I just mentioned, are they going to be in the same sort of like squished, schmumphed size, or are they going to be more in line with the newer Blokees and be as screen accurate as possible? Which, if they are going to be as screen accurate as possible, then they eventually have to remake these because of their squish proportions. I do gotta say, out of all of these, out of all of the Blokees we've built today, my favorite for playability, I think my favorite has to be Monkey. I just like how it just feels, it doesn't even feel like a model kit, it just feels like an action figure. A fun action figure. Decently posable, not the best posability, but I mean, it does what you want it to do. The only thing that sucks is that you can't really, you can't really move the arm without the little like scroty looking shoulder pad popping off. But it looks cool. I feel like I would enjoy Optimus Primal more if I got the monkey version. Or rather, if Walmart was selling the monkey version. But when it comes to looks, I think Optimus Prime 07 looks the best. Say what you want about Bayverse designs, but I think Optimus Prime Bayverse is probably one of the better designs. I do think his look is pretty iconic. Here, let's put everything back to normal. Jeez, and we still have a whole hour left of stream, which is good because I can finally work on the model kit that I had in reserve, because I knew I had some time left over. So now we can work on another model kit. There we go, let's get these off to the side. Let me get out the other kit. There we go. And start work on this one here. And I'm so excited for this one. I've been wanting to build this for a long time. I want to get my hands on this model kit for months. It was only until like last month I was able to get this. Which one's the body though? This one's the body. There we go. It's kind of easy to tell what this kit is. I've already built the head, as you can see. What is that? If it would autofocus. Or I guess I didn't put it together, it just kind of crumbled in my hands. Oh, that's because I didn't put this little part that everything kind of goes together with. There, let me just put this all together. Let's see. Oh, we need this back piece. Then... Oh, that's the neck joint. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Interesting. Which model kit is it? Once I complete the head, I can show you. I like that, how it has a lot of room in the back so it can really look up and down really far. Right, then we put this top headpiece and the side antennas. Another side antenna. Now the front piece. Oh, come on. Here we go. And would you look at that? That is a Gundam Gym if I've ever seen one. Just kidding, that's the G-Quux Gelgoog. I love the look of this kit. I've always been needing to have a good gym in my collection. Granted, I do have some good gyms. I've got the Gym Striker model kit, which is okay. I also have had the Powered Gym Cardigan from Gundam Build Fighters, which is a pretty good one. I still wish that I had that kit. I don't have it anymore. But other than that, I don't really have a lot of gyms in my collection, so having one of these gyms amongst my Gundams is pretty cool. Okay, now we need to get... which is the chest piece I need? This the one? No, that's the crotch piece. This is the chest piece. Where do I plug that? Okay, like that. I can't tell which one's the front or the back part of this. Oh, this one's... This the back? Or is this upside down? Oh, okay. There we go. My webcam is right in front of the instructions, so I have to, like, move my face around. There we go, I'll just move the instructions to my other window. There we go. I feel like I'm going to get through this model kit really fast as well. Which is fine, because I do have another model kit that I can build on stream. If this one takes not that long to build. Let's see, what is this? How do I combine... Oh, these pieces. How does this work? Do I feed it through? Oh, okay, that's how it works. There we go. Now we have to move the kit to the side. There we go. Awesome. And put this big yellow piece in. Awesome. We're getting somewhere. And the yellow and red on a gym is like so iconic, but every time I look at it, I just think of like red, yellow, and white. I just look at it and I'm just like, man, that is very much just Jollibee. That is just the Jollibee color scheme. Oh wait, we need to put this piece on first, and then the chest. And I don't think these have a specific side that they go on. Let's put the head on. There we go. Yeah, like look how naturally, not even moving the neck joint, but just tilting up the head, it can look up so far. That's awesome. I love naturally, like, wide range of articulation in the head without having to do modifications and stuff. Right, I think that's it for that part. Let's actually skip forward to the waist section. And then after that, we'll just skip forward into the backpack. Because I just want to build all of this stuff before we get to the limbs. Alright, so these will be the waist skirts. Honestly, everything about this gym, I love the design of. Having the front skirts attach onto the back, I think is really cool. There we go. Yeah, like having it mount on the back gives you a lot more freedom when it comes to front leg movement. There we go. Alright, now I think I can just put together the weapons. There you go, just the dual gym spray guns. Spray gun looking things. We love a robot that dual wields. Alright, now let's go on to the backpack thing. Okay. Wait, what is this piece? Oh, they give us a choice between a gray piece and a white piece for the chest. Or for, like, the upper abdomen. That's interesting. Oh, why doesn't this... Oh, there we go. Now it connects. I think I might swap out this one piece for this white piece here. Yeah, I think I like that better. Wait, let me actually just... Okay, how do I take it apart so I can swap out this piece? That's the real question. There we go, there's that. Well, there, let's connect it here. Oh wait, no, I need to move this piece. Oh, do I need to actually take apart? Oh, I have to take apart so much. Is there an easier way to do this? Oh no. Oh, I have to take so many things apart. Oh god. Hopefully, I don't break a thing. Okay. How do... Pull up? Push up. Go like that. There we go. And then use this piece instead. There we go. That looks a lot better. Oh wait, this was on the other side. Alright, now we just put this thing together. Is that the right orientation? Oh yeah, that goes on the back. This on. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Having this piece right here as white instead of gray, that looks a lot better. Alrighty. Now we can start working on the side thruster things. Wait, what is this piece? Do I put that on the gut? Did I miss a step? Reopen close tab. Ah, I did miss a step. I think we can just slide this in. Okay, or not. Take off this piece. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we can go back to the back thrusters. Okay. And how is this done? This there. Okay, that's one back thruster. And the other. And I think this last piece here, I think this is for mounting weapons, I think. Oh yeah, it's a weapon mount. I think it goes like that. I don't know how it mounts the other one. I could have sworn it mounts two weapons. Let's see. Oh yeah. Mounts like that. Then you put the second one. There we go. Now we can start working on the limbs. I forget which one is which, though. Alright. Now to figure out which side is which. Okay, it's a good thing I put them off on the correct side. Where is the beam sword? There is the beam sword. There we go. And just like, what's funny is that the original Gelgoog in the original Gundam timeline, its beam saber was double-sided, but in the anime, it was only a single beam saber. But then the model kit, it says on the box of the model kit, it says that this is a model kit exclusive feature that you can do double beam saber. like the original Gelgoog, but it's like, why wasn't that simply a thing that it could do in the anime? That's so weird that they omitted that from the anime. Maybe we can just slide that into the back section. There we go. So it's got a fully loaded, I guess not really a backpack, more like a butt pack, or like a fanny pack, but reverse way. But these things don't like to stay on. Okay, now let's work on the arms. Okay. Let's get these smaller bits. I see kind of like a belt holder. Oh yeah, true. It's like a utility belt, very Batman-like. Let's see, what piece? Is this the piece? No, that's not the piece I need. Oh, where is this the right one? That is not the right one. Where is... There it is. Got that. Okay, there we go. Guess I can just plug in the arm already. Oh man, it's got such good shoulder range already. That's amazing. And then I guess while we're at it, we'll just build the other shoulder as well. Man, I'm still waiting for a new season of G-Quux. Or a continuation of some kind. I don't care what anybody says, I feel like the G-Quux universe still has more stories to tell. And for it to just be left off like it did in the anime, it just doesn't make any sense to me. There needs to be at least a continuation manga or something. Like, the fact that there is no prequel or any other type of follow-up media for this Gundam project, it's so weird. Because usually Gundam projects, they have a bunch of side stuff going on, but it's weird that this is like the one time Bandai does not care to add more to this side story, or to this universe. Let's see, what's the piece? Oh, this circular piece. Covers up that. There we go. Put that in. There we go. Now we've got the arms. Let's go. Leave that off. There we go, so you guys can see it. Now onto the legs. And this is weird. For the leg joint, they have this like this weird angled joint. Very strange. I don't really like joints that are angled like this. It's so weird how they have it at like a... Is this 45-degree angle ball joint? I don't know. It's so strange. It's never made sense to me, honestly. Let's see. Need to grab which piece? This one? Which way is this supposed to go? Okay, I've got it in the right spot, I think. Now we get this. I don't think it matters which way. Never mind, I guess it does matter which way I have it orientated. Oh god, if this piece falls. How do I... Like this? Nope, do I have the wrong part? This the right piece? No, that is not... I don't think that's the right piece. Huh. Weird. Let me work on the other side and see if this wonkiness still happens. Alright, how does this leg look? Looks like that. Then we drop this in. Okay, let's grab a little vernier. There it is. Okay, hopefully I can figure out how this thing connects. Supposed to be this way? Okay, there's that. I do have it the right way, I just wasn't orientating it correctly. There we go. Now we've made this little basketball on a stick. Do the same for this side. Now I hope there's no specific way to put this in. Doesn't look like there's a specific way. There we go, put that in. And put it in here. Yeah, that looks the same. Okay, now we put these pieces on, and it fits fine. Movement is intact. There you go, same for this side. Now we put the knee joint together. Grab these knee joints. Oh, we need this part here. Goes on the behind the knee. Okay. These go here. Go grab this if it connects. Okay, it does connect, thank God. Okay, there's that. Oh, I put on the wrong part. Or I guess put on the part in the wrong order. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool. And now we've got the knee braces to put on. Oh, where's the other knee brace? There it is. Okay, another page done. Almost there. Oh man, this is gonna look so good once I panel line and top coat it. And it's always so unfortunate. I always get the urge to panel line and top coat when it's the winter time, when it's like the time that you really shouldn't top coat and panel line, just because it takes a long time for things to dry. Unless, I guess I could just have it dry in my garage and put it in my 3D printing enclosure. Because I now have a 3D print enclosure because I print in, I'm trying to print an ASA right now, and that's kind of toxic. So I have a little enclosure for it so that I don't breathe in the horrid air and poison myself. I can just put my drying paint stuff in my 3D print enclosure so that it cycles the air outside and it dries better. Okay, where does this fit? Does that connect? I think that's connecting. Then we have the little vernier here. There's a specific way. Oh, there is a specific orientation to have those in. Let's also work on this side. Will it go in? Oh, I think I put these on incorrectly. There we go. Now we've got clearance to put on the big gas tanks. I got those big gas prices. What commercial company was that made those big gas commercials? I can't remember. They were so relevant back in the day. They were super funny. There we go. Now I've got these big gas calves. Is that a gun cannon? It looks like a gun cannon. We're back. Oh, were we gone? Was there an interruption in stream? I guess that makes sense considering there was only one chat during like the 10 minutes. Like a minute, I see. Oh, it lagged for a sec. Gotcha, gotcha. But no, it is not a gun cannon. But I would like a G-Quux gun cannon. That would be a sick model kit to have. Alright, so now we combine these together. What is this supposed to... I don't know where this goes. Oh wait, is this part... Oh, this is the part of the shield. Or what they call the shield. Not really much of a shield. More just like an arm guard. Or like a brace, I suppose. Oh, it's the Gelgoog. Yeah! It's the Gelgoog, aka the totally not a gym. I don't know why I put those in the leg parts. Okay. Now let's get the other leg. Oh, come on. right. Now where's this piece? Oh, this piece is supposed to go behind. Okay. Now the leg looks way more complete. Awesome. Now we just gotta do Tarantino's favorite, the feet. And hopefully I can do this without the instructions. Should be simple enough, maybe. Or maybe I can't do it without the instructions. Need to separate. There we go. Now we combine. There we go. Much better. Okay. Now we put this little toe bit. I want a master grade of one of the G-Quux kits so bad. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a 1/100 scale G-Quux, if not a master grade. Bandai has been very weird with this line of kits and stuff. Oh, that's how you put it on. Okay. There we go. Finally got this foot done. That is very limited ankle tilt. Yeah, no outward ankle, but inward ankle. Well, I guess that's all you really need. TBH. What Transformers character you raft? Like Transformers character, are we building? Are we crafting? We already finished the Blokees Transformers, which were Mirage, Scourge, Optimus Primal, Megatron, and Optimus Prime. But since we had time, decided to put together the G-Quux Gelgoog as another model kit, which... now we are finished with the Gelgoog model kit. Jeez, this thing looks so good. I think I honestly like the Gelgoog way better than the G-Quux, which, let's get these fellas out of the way and get the G-Quux back out. I'm not that surprised Witch from Mercury still hasn't gotten a proper master grade. Man, what a coincidence that the two Gundam series that have female leads are the ones that are being treated kind of like shit by Bandai. I wonder why that could be. I wonder. There we go. So we've got the the Gelgoog and the Quux. I mean, I like the Quux as much as everybody else with its wonky, weird design, but something about the Gelgoog, it has the right amount of weirdness, and the weirdness that has, like, the industrial edge to it, where it's like everything feels like a proper machine. It's like just the right amount of weird. I feel like I just need to get my hands on the white Gundam model kit, or the red Gundam model kit. Are Blokees like Blokees or Gunpla? I like both. I'm more a Gunpla person than I am Blokees. But I do want to get more Blokees. I really want to get the Evangelion Blokees model kits. But yeah, I've built more Gunpla on this channel than anything else. But I guess as of late, I haven't been building Gunpla. I've been building Super Mini-Pla. I've been stepping away from Gundam and more into the general robot sphere with Super Mini-Pla. Grunts are sick. I'm building a gym cannon right now. Nice. Yeah, I really just want... So we have, like, the gym, and there's the G-Quux light cannon, or the gun cannon. I hope we get a model kit for the G-Quux gun tank. The G-Quux gun tank is probably one of my favorite designs from G-Quux. Let's actually get these beam spray gun parts in the MILF bot's hands. Yes, I called this the MILF bot. That's what everybody calls it. Gosh, she was in only one episode, and yet there's so much fan art of the MILF that pilots this Gelgoog. Can you blame people? But I'm surprised that despite her popularity, she hasn't gotten, like, a model kit of herself. Because there's a model kit of, Nyan and Machu, but not of Sugai. Then again, there's not a model kit of Cassilia either. So, and she's pretty important. We love older women.jpg. Absolutely. Gosh, I love the toe. The toe bend on here is so good. Gosh, this is such a cool looking thing. It may not be practical to have giant robots dual wield, but it will always look cool having guns akimbo. Isn't that the name of a Daniel Radcliffe movie? Where he goes crazy and he's in like a robe and bear slippers and he's got just two deagles? Oh yeah, and then there's the little, the finger, finger grapple. Yep, that sure was a movie. Was it a good movie? So you like robot or mecha character model kits? I think I like mecha model kits more than robot kits. I don't know, just the aspect of a machine being piloted, I think is a lot cooler than a robot, I suppose. Blasphemous for me to say, considering I am a bit of a robot. Well, I guess you can't really tell, considering with this model I'm organic. There's only been 2 Master Grade kits this year, which were the MG Vidar Great Kit and the upcoming Master Grade Barbatos Lupus. I think it's being released tomorrow in Japan. Yeah, Master Grade hasn't really done much, which is very sad. I remember when there were like 5 Master Grade releases a year, and now we are lucky if we get 2. You know, I'm not a big fan of wire gimmicks, honestly. I just never really know how to display them. Wire gimmicks are just forever banished into the accessory baggie. Oh, very nice articulation. I like the over 90-degree bend. Guns Akimbo Swiss Army Man double feature. I've been wanting to watch Swiss Army Man. I've just never ended up watching it. I actually wish these shield bits were locked in a specific orientation, because I actually don't like how they just spin around. I'll just take these off. But yeah, this model kit, pretty cool. Oh wait, we need to have the beam saber. Okay, now we can put this in. This here. There we go. Now we've got the double beam saber, just like any Gelgoog should have. Man, and these back boosters, they pop off very easily. That's kind of annoying. But overall, this kit, not bad. Oh man, I was gonna sneeze, but then my body decided not to sneeze. Oh, that's gonna bother me so bad. Anyway, let's get the model kit lineup all together. Oh, there we go. Gosh, no matter what pose you put it in, the Gelgoog looks so cool. There we go. Got Megs, OP, put Mirage on the side, Scourge, and Monkey. This was a lot to build for this stream. Built 6 whole things. Good lord. I feel like I'm starting to become more of a build channel than anything else. Maybe that's what I should do, is just pivot towards model kit building and all that sort of stuff. Just small trinkets and junk like that. Instead of become a gamer, become a exclusively hand cam stream. I don't know. We'll see about that once I finish Minecraft. Speaking of which, the next thing I build is going to be Minecraft related. And so whether I do, whether my next stream will be either a build stream or a Minecraft stream or a gameplay stream, it'll be Minecraft related. It'll all be Minecraft related. That's a Gundam character? I thought this was a Transformer character. No, yeah, this is a Gundam right here. All of these are the Blokees Transformers. This one was a Gundam. Oh yeah, man, I really do like the specific shade of pink that they used for the beam sabers. I don't know what about it, but I want to drink this. It's almost like guava juice, or like, not guava juice, well maybe, probably guava juice. It feels very like Hawaiian fruit juice sort of colored, and I just want to consume it. Which is funny to say because the beam sabers for the G-Quux, they looked very much like Baja Blast, so I guess the aesthetic for beam weapons is just to make them drink colored. What's your favorite part of the build for the Gelgoog? Honestly, I really like... Well, I'm not sure if this counts as like a build or just the design of it, but one of my favorite parts is just how the leg looks. The leg is like super unique. I dig robot parts that have giant like fuel canisters. Whether it's embedded in the leg or if it comes out the back like the Gerbera Tetra. Or not the Gerbera Tetra. The Tetra has like a giant vernier. External fuel tanks is the Sinanju. But yeah, the leg is super cool. I'm a big sucker for robot legs and robot hands. But honestly, I think one of the most unique parts of this kit is how the foot build is. Because we're familiar with like how the joint is for the arms, where it's just like just a 2-piece arm joint. Well, it kind of has the same engineering, if the camera would focus, kind of has the same engineering for the back, or for the feet, which is very unique. And what's also unique is that there is no outward tilt, but there is a lot of inward tilt when it comes to the legs. And you also have a little bit of that unique sort of 2 coupling joint design philosophy with the toe as well, which is super cool. But yeah, I'd say the most unique part and most fun to build part is definitely from the knee downwards. Especially with the knee and shin armor itself, considering that it's built with like several layers, which is very different from other gunpla kits. And also the joint for connecting the leg to the hip, it's done very differently. It has like this, instead of an angle or a joint that goes, I'm not sure how easy it is to see. Instead of a joint that goes like inwards, like this way, like strictly left and right, the joint is on an angle. So if we pull the leg down, you can see it kind of slopes downwards, and then when you push it up, it kind of comes back upwards. So it's because the angle of the joint is like at like a 30-degree angle, so you get a very unique kick. I'm not sure how good that is for articulation. Actually, now that I mess around with it, it doesn't seem that good, but it is unique. And I also do like how the side skirts are mounted on the back, so you get a lot more freedom when it comes to raising the leg up. Or at least definitely more freedom than you would with the Quux or any other model kit. When's the Minecraft stream happening? I don't know. I'm gonna try to do one more stream within this coming week, because after that I am on a vacation, so I won't be around for like another week, which I guess if I stream and then take a week off of streaming, that's just kind of normal for this channel because I stream like once every other week. So it'll be like I was never even gone. But yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be, but it will be sometime this coming week. And yeah, I actually don't think I have any night shifts this week, so I think I can, I've got like better chances for a stream. So yeah, whether it be a Minecraft hand cam or a Minecraft gaming stream, we'll see. It'll just know that the next stream will be Minecraft themed. Also like the Psycho-Zaku and full armor unicorns. Yeah, I do like, well, the Psycho-Zaku and the full armor unicorns, I think their fuel tanks are a little bit too large. Like, I think those things are so large that it's impractical to have. Because when you have a fuel tank that's that big, it's just like, fuel tanks are highly explosive, and that's a giant target, and that's a giant explosion, so you're just asking to get shot down. But when it comes to something like, you know, the gym or the G-Quux, where it has the fuel tanks, just small stuff on the inside, I think that's really interesting. And it feels very, I wouldn't say realistic, but it feels very industrial, which I really like. I really love industrial design, which is why I love a lot of the mechanical design from the Alien franchise. I love all of the Weyland-Yutani, like, power machines. God, especially in the latest Predator movie, they have a new Weyland-Yutani power loader, and it looks so cool. I just love anything that feels industrial. I probably have a bias towards that because I, at one point, was forklift certified, so I just have a soft spot for vehicles of that nature. Very industrial stuff. One of these days I'll get recertified. But yeah. I like the concept of storing them, but pain in the ass with shallow shelves. That is true. POV, the Neo Zeong and its massive fuel tanks. To be fair, okay, with the Neo Zeong, it at least does the courteous thing and makes, like, it paints the fuel tanks to be a different color so that you can't even tell that they're really fuel tanks. They just kind of look like stiff legs. But with every other fuel tank having a mobile suit, they're just bright white. It's like, okay, you're very clearly painting a target, or I guess, in this case, unpainted targets on your back. It's very silly. But at least the Neo Zeong has the decency to paint it up and make it look like an intentional part of the design. Yeah, these hip joints are really weird. I'm actually not sure if I like the hip joints that they put in this. Very strange. Anyways, we have reached the 3-hour mark. So I think I am going to put these away. And, geez, I had the thing of water on my desk and I just haven't taken a swig of any of the water this entire time. Jeez, I need like a drink water bit redeem on Twitch or something. But yeah. Anyways, this was a fun stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the build of the Blokees. And sometime next week, we'll do a Minecraft thing. And yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. And I hope you have a good rest of the day or night, depending on your location. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Oh, before we go, what are your thoughts on the Perfect Grade New Gundam? I haven't seen much of the Perfect Grade New Gundam. I have seen its sticker sheet, and it has... Doesn't the sticker sheet have like 500 stickers? It's some stupid, crazy amount of stickers. And I've also heard that the Perfect Grade New Gundam, it's so big it cannot stand on its own. It needs a stand, which is, first of all, I was never going to buy the Perfect Grade New Gundam in the first place, but now hearing that it needs a stand to stand up, I'm never going to buy that thing. Excuse me. It may look cool, but if it needs a stand to stand up, then I kind of don't want it. The only Perfect Grade Unleashed I want is the RX-78-2. But at the same time, I do have the first Perfect Grade RX-78-2. So do I really need the Perfect Grade Unleashed? But yeah, maybe in another 10 years I'll get the PGU Gundam. Thoughts on Dispatch before I go? I like the character designs. I've not played the game. I don't even know what type of genre game it is. Isn't it just like a Telltale sort of game? I've seen many pictures of Invisigal, and I gotta say, it's been a good year for being a lover of melanated characters. My goodness. Brown women enjoyers, rise up, because 2025 has been our year. We've got Invisigal, we got Jacinth, and Kanari, and Emma from Legend ZA. And there's some other ones that I'm probably forgetting, but have just escaped my mind. But this year has been a good year for the tanned girl, or the brown girl, or any melanated girl, fictional characters and stuff. The new Gundam looks crazy good, but also, man, $700. That is also another thing. Perfect Grade Unleashed, like, Perfect Grades are already expensive at, like, ranging from $150 to $300. And then you go to Perfect Grade Unleashed, which is, like, $400 to $600. It's like, oh my god. Bandai. We're in a recession right now. I can't be getting these model kits. But yeah. Anyways, Dispatch looks fun. I know it's the hit game right now, but I've never been a fan of Telltale games. Well, I mean, I'm down to play a Telltale game. I just don't like the episodic nature of Telltale games. Yeah. I'll appreciate the character designs and stuff like that. I'll read the fanfic, the self-fix of Reader X Invisigal Lemon Fix and stuff, but I won't really play the game. Maybe I'll get it if it's on sale eventually in a year down the line. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I only really care about Invisigal. But yeah, Anyways, I'm going to go look at artwork of Invisigal and then hit the sack and then go to bed. Haha. I'll be here all week. Just kidding. But yeah. Anyways, time for me to head to bed, and so should you all, or do whatever, depending on what time of day it is in your area. Anyways, good night. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by.